Hello guys, so I've been wanting to do this for a while, and today I'm gonna do a tutorial on how angle changes on Jedi Academy work, because I feel like it's a topic that a lot of people just don't understand properly. So what I want to say first is Jedi Academy is based on the Quake 3 engine, and a lot of people come from Source Engine background. Most people actually come from Source Engine background. They know how curving and angle changing works. So first of all, let me explain what an angle change is. It is when you go from, when you change your curving direction from going to the right to going to the left. So this is an angle change, right? Go to the right, left, right. And every time I change from right curving to left curving, this is when I'm angle changing. And there are some common misconceptions about how angle changing works. And I want to start off by watching a clip of Muta trying to do Suomi skip. And I don't want to discuss, I just thought this is a great example, and showing that I can maybe make you guys understand better what I mean. So Muta is a very good player. He's been improving a lot, but you can clearly see he's coming from this Counter-Strike background. He has done surfing, probably. That's what I'm that's what I'm guessing when I see him play. And what I want you guys to see in that clip is that every time he changes the angle from left to right curving or vice versa, that he has a period of time where he's not gaining any speed. And I'm highlighting this in the video right there. You can actually see it in the speedometer graph as well. There's a plateau. The speedometer just stays flat. And that means he's not gaining any speed, he's not accelerating, and his velocity gain is constant. So optimally, that is, if you would angle change perfectly, there would be no plateau. Like, the speed would be constantly going up and you would constantly be accelerating. And now I want to discuss why that happens, and why angle changing is very difficult and needs a lot of practice to be done correctly. So in Quake 3, there is an optimal strafing speed, excuse me, that you want to curve, and most people actually learn this after a couple hours with the game. They understand very well. So if you want to go to the right, then say, I want you to look at my webcam right now. I'm actually going to make it a bit larger. So say you're curving to the right, then this is the optimal curving speed, okay? So you want to do that constantly. And if you do that while holding W and D and be jumping, then you will be gaining speed. So what happens now when you go from right to left curving angle? And it's a very good way to illustrate that is using Sphere's new sick strafe helper. So the strafe helper has a light green bar that you can see flicking around there, and it has a white bar in the middle. And the optimal strafing speed is reached when the white and green bar align, okay? So you can see if I move my mouse in the webcam to the right, and I can do it in a way that they align all the time. This is the optimal strafing speed. So what happens now when I change angles mid-air? It flicks. See that? So I start holding left. I'm actually going to open my no board as well so that you guys can see that as well. So the moment when I change from WD to WA, you can see how immediately the light green bar changes to the left. See that? And I'm not even moving my mouse. You can just see how it flicks left and right when I change from A to D. And what you need to do is bypass basically that space instantly, because you want the white and green bars to align instantly, right? Okay, and to bypass that instantly, or basically when I'm not angle changing with a snap, but in the way the source game people would do it, and you can see how if I move my mouse slowly, then all that time that I take to align the white and green bars again is time that I'm not accelerating. So you can also see this, you could see this in my speedometer, but the speedometer is not working with Sphere's kind currently. But yeah, I think it is visible what I mean on screen right now. So I go right, I go left, and then all this time that it takes to align them again is wasted time where I'm not gaining any speed. So in order to do that properly, you just want to flick your mouse. So, and if I do that in an exaggerated way on my mousepad right now, I would be going right, and then flick instantly left and go slowly left again, and then flick right and slowly go right again. I don't know if you can see that on my mouse pad, but this is the movement you would be doing, shown in a very exaggerated way. And the problem is I have kind of high sensitivity, so you can't really see what I'm doing if I'm doing it live. But you can still pay attention to my mouse, and you can see that I'm instantly flicking my mouse. I don't know if that's visible right now, but I hope it is. If I'm just playing the game like this, you can see that every time I'm changing the angle from right to left, like right there and right there, I'm instantly flicking, snapping to an angle, and then going slowly again, right? And optimally, if you use the strafe helper, you want the white and green bar to be aligned immediately after you change angles again. And I mean, sometimes that's not possible because you're, or not wanted because you want to slow down, but that is something else. That is tempo and movement that we'll be talking about later. But yeah, I hope that kind of helped. If not, it's a very, very difficult thing to explain well, and if not, just ask me or ask anyone. I think this is a very, very underrated thing that many people, they're wondering why they can't go as far or as fast, or they can't get certain skips like rogue skip or hevel skip or something, and it's usually because their angle changing is bad. So yeah, make sure you do your angle changes right, guys. Alright, thanks for watching, and hope you learned something.